Welcome back to Hands-On Equations, Verbal Problems. Today we're going to be working on problems with figuring out missing pieces of information. So we're going to do problems 19 and 20 together, and then you're going to do problem 21 on your own, and then we'll do 22 and 23 together, and then you'll do 24 on your own. So let's first highlight. The vet put 3 litters of cats, that sounds important, 3 litters of cats in a cage with 12 other cats. She also put 5 litters of dogs in the next cage with 2 other dogs. If all the litters have the same number of animals, I know same's important, and the cages now contain the same number of animals, how many are in each litter? So we have 2 cages. And we want to see how many animals are in each litter. So we're going to need to figure out how many animals are in each cage. So let's determine what pawn is equal to. It says if all the litters have the same number of animals and the cages now contain the same number of animals, how many are in each litter? So pawn is how many are in each litter. Now we're going to draw our balance. We know that all the litters have the same number of animals and the cages now contain the same number of animals. How many are in each litter? So we know if we set the cats equal to the dogs, then they're going to balance because there are same number of animals in each litter. So let's put 3 litters of cats. We said how many are in each litter is the pawn. So we have 3 litters of cats. We don't know how many are in each one. Plus we've got 12 other cats. We know how much that is. She also put 5 litters of dogs. See, 5 litters of dogs in the next cage with 2 other dogs. And that's a lot of dogs and a lot of cats. So let's see how many are in each litter. Switch over to my blue. What can we do to solve? We've got 3 pawns and a 12 on the left and 5 pawns and a 2 on the right. I like dealing with my pawns first. So I have 3 pawns over here and 5 pawns over here. How about we take these 3 pawns away? If we take 3 pawns away on the left, we have to take 3 pawns away on the right. So now we have 12 equals 2 pawns plus 2. Well, we need all of our numbers on the left, so we're going to take off our 2, and our 12 becomes a 10. So now we have 10 is equal to 2 pawns. If 10 is equal to 2 pawns, how much is 1 pawn worth? 1 pawn is worth 5, because 2 times 5 equals 10. Of course, we need to write our sentence, so let's go back to what we said pawn was. How many are in each litter? So we have an answer of 5, so what does that tell us? There are 5 animals in each litter. Let's move over to problem number 20. Again, we're dealing with groups of things and then individual items. So we're going to set this one up very similarly to the way we set up number 19, the one we just did. So let me highlight again. Tom buys 2 packs of football cards to add to the 5 cards a friend gave him. His mother then gives him 3 packs as a present. Now he has as many cards as Billy, who owns 2 packs and 20 loose cards. If all the packs have the same number of cards, how many cards are in each pack? So pawn. What does our last statement say? If all the packs have the same number of cards, how many cards are in each pack? So pawn is what? How many cards are in each pack? Draw our balance. So we've got Tom and we've got Billy. And this statement says now he has as many cards as Billy. So that means that each one of them is going to be equal. So I'm going to write Tom over here on the left, and I'm going to write Billy over here on the right. So let's see what Tom has. Tom has 2 packs of football cards, and we're talking about packs is our pawn, so 2 packs to add to the 5 cards a friend gave him. So 5 cards. His mother then gives him 3 packs as a present. 1, 2, 3. Now he has as many cards as Billy, who owns 2 packs. And 20 loose cards. So let's see how we're going to solve this one. On the left, we have Tom, who has 5 packs of cards plus 5 singles, and Billy has 2 packs of cards plus 20 singles. What do you want to take off first? I like taking care of my pawns first, so I'm going to take these 2 off. If I take 2 off the right, I have to take 2 off the left. So now I have 5 pawns plus 3, 5 plus 3 pawns is equal to 20. So let's take away 5 here, and let's take away 5 here, make that 15. So now we have 3 pawns equals 15. If 3 pawns equals 15, what does 1 pawn equal? Well, 1 pawn is going to equal 5. 3 pawns equals 15, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So let's write our sentence. What does 5 mean? What does 5 tell us? Let's go back up to our label. Pawn is equal to how many cards are in each pack. So we can write there are 5 cards in each pack. Now we do our check. We go to the original green, and we're plugging in 5 for each of our pawns. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We have 30 on the left. 5, 10, 10 plus 20 is 30. 30 equals 30. That is a check. Here's problem 21. I want you to go ahead and do this problem on your own. Go ahead and pause the video so you can write it down. I want you to try and work it out and see how you do. It's set up just like 19 and 20 were. Let's go ahead and move on to problem number 22. Mitch collects comic books. He has 4 sets of the same title comics and 3 other comic books. His friend Ashley has 1 set of the same type as Mitch and 18 other comics. The total number of comic books owned by Mitch and Ashley is the same. All the sets have the same number of comics. How many comic books are in each set? So we're talking about Mitch and we're talking about Ashley. So let's talk about Mitch, and I'll use blue for Mitch. He has 4 sets of the same title comics and 3 other comic books. His friend Ashley, I'm going to use pink for her, has 1 set of the same type as Mitch and 18 other comics. The total number of comic books owned by Mitch and Ashley is the same. That means that what we put on the left is the same as what we put on the right. So what's our pawn going to be? Let's go to that last question. How many comic books are in each set? So pawn is how many comic books are in each set. Okay, let's start with Mitch over here. He has 4 sets of the same title comics, and we're talking about sets. That's our pawn. So 4 sets is going to be 4 pawns. And 3 other comic books. So we have 3 singles. His friend Ashley has 1 set. This is Ashley. And 18 other comics. The total number of comic books owned by Mitch and Ashley is the same. That's why we have them equal to one another. How many comic books are in each set? Well, let's go ahead and start solving. So we have 4 pawns on the left and 1 pawn on the right. I'm going to take the 1 pawn off the right. If I do that, I have to take 1 pawn off the left. So those are both legal moves. Then I have 3 pawns and a 3 on the left and just an 18 on the right. So I need to get rid of this 3 on the left, and if I do that, I have to get rid of 3 from this 18, which leaves me with 15. So I have 1, 2, 3 pawns is equal to 15. If 3 pawns is equal to 15, what is 1 pawn equal to? Well, 1 pawn would be equal to 5. If pawn is equal to 5, we need to know what the sentence is going to be. So if pawn is 5, and we know that pawn is how many comic books are in each set, I'm going to write there are 5 comic books in each set. The last thing we have to do, we always have to do that check. So we plug in 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. 5 plus 18 is 23. That is a check. Okay, number 23. Julie can buy 6 basketball tickets and 1 $1 box of pretzels for the same price as 3 basketball tickets and 10 $1 boxes of pretzels. How much does a basketball ticket cost? So she can get 6 basketball tickets and 1 $1 box of pretzels for the same price as 3 basketball tickets and 10 $1 boxes of pretzels. Okay. And then we want to know how much a basketball ticket costs. So what is our pawn going to be? What do we not know? We do not know how much a basketball ticket costs. Okay, so now we're going to draw our balance, and the key word here is the same price. So what Julie starts with is the same price as what is and this statement ends with. So we want to go ahead and put the first part of it on the left. So 6 basketball tickets, and we said how much a basketball ticket costs is pawns. So 6 basketball tickets is 6 pawns. So 6 basketball tickets and a $1 box of pretzels. I'm going to stick that 1 over here. The same price as 3 basketball tickets. And 10 $1 boxes of pretzels. So we know that is worth 10 bucks. So now we got to figure out how to solve. Again, I'm going to look at my pawns. Where's my smallest amount of pawns? That's on the right. So if I can get rid of these 3 pawns from the right, I can get rid of 3 pawns from the left. That leaves us with 1 and 3 pawns on the left and a 10 on the right. So I have numbers on both sides, so I want to get all my numbers to one side, my constants. So I'm going to take away 1 here and take away 1 here and make that a 9. So I have 1, 2, 3 pawns equals 9. If 3 pawns equals 9, 1 pawn is going to equal 3. The sentence that we're going to write goes back to what we said pawn is called, and pawn is how much a basketball ticket costs. So pawn is statement's going to be a basketball ticket costs $3. And the last problem is going to be one for you to do on your own. Number 24. Barbara and Billy each spent the same amount at the store. Barbara knew that her set of colored markers cost $4, but she forgot how much her 2 equally priced notebooks cost. Billy bought 3 of the same notebooks and a wristband for $1. How much was each of the notebooks? How much did each spend? Okay, so there's 2 questions for you, so you're going to have to make sure you answer the first one, and then when you're done, answer the second one. I look forward to seeing you back again.